Hello, myself Bindu. Good morning and welcome to my channel Born with Chemistry. Today our topic is nomenclature of organic compounds. That means naming of organic compounds. Naming of organic compound is according to the rules laid by IUPAC. So there are certain rules that we have to follow while naming an organic compound. Here is the format for it. The most important thing while naming an organic compound is finding out its word root. What is a word root? Word root denotes the number of carbon atoms present in the compound. Word root indicates the number of carbon atoms present in the compound. Carbon atoms. Okay. We know that if there is one carbon atom, we use the word root meth. And if there are two carbon atoms, we use the word root earth. And if there are three carbon atoms, we use the word prop. And but for 4 carbon atoms, pen for 5 carbon atoms, and like that. Okay, so this is the word root. Then there is a prefix. Prefix means words we are using before this word root is called prefix. Prefix includes the substituents present in the compound. That is, substituents in the compounds are included in the prefix, while the multiple bonds, that is double bond or triple bonds, and the functional groups are included in the suffix. Here, the functional groups, important functional groups are written here, and if this is OH group, that is alcohol group. If an alcohol is present, we use the suffix ol, and an aldehyde CHO group is present, we use the suffix al. If a keto group is present, then we have ONE. And if there is a carboxylic acid present, we use the suffix oic acid. Okay. In order to name the compound, first we have to identify the longest chain. Longest chain present in the compound. Longest chain means chain with a more number of carbon atoms. Look at this compound. In this compound, we have to find the longest chain. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the longest chain present in the compound, having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon atoms. 5 carbon atoms are present here. This chain is called the main chain or the parent chain. Okay. But the total number of carbon atoms present in the molecule is 5 plus 1, 6. 6 carbon atoms are present in the compound, but the parent chain consists of only 5 carbon atoms. So identify the parent chain, and it consists of 5 carbon atoms in this compound. And we can also select the parent chain or the longest chain in this way. If we select the compound like this, again we have how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 carbon atoms are here. We can also represent this compound in this way. This is the carbon skeleton of this compound. This is the condensed structure. So this contains how many carbon atoms? 5 carbon atoms. If we are selecting this as the longest chain, the parent chain means the longest chain, that is, it must be a continuous chain. So this is the longest and continuous chain in the compound. And if we are selecting this as the parent chain, this is a branch. Here we can see a branch. This one, CH3 group. This is a branch and this is called substituent. Substituent present in the compound. We have already discussed about methyl group and ethyl group present in the compound in our previous videos. Okay. So we can either select the parent chain as a straight chain like this, or we can select the chain in this way. After selecting the longest chain, we are going to number the carbon atoms present in the compound. Numbering can be done from either side, that is from the left side to right side or from the right side to left side, but there are some conditions. Now I am going to number this from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon atoms. Okay, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If we are selecting this chain, we can number it from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 or from this side also. But there are certain conditions. We will explain it in our examples. So here is a compound. In order to name the compound, first we have to select the longest chain. So this is our longest chain. It contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbon atoms. Okay. So the word root for 4 carbon atom is but. It is but. And the compound contains only single bond. So we are writing ANE. ANE is for, if a single bond is present, we use the term ANE, and if double bond, then it is ENE, and a triple bond is present, we use YNE. So this is butane molecule. Okay. Now look at another molecule, that is CH3, CH2, CH2, double bond, CH2. Here we can number from this side or that side, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. Because there is no branches in this compound, no branches or multiple bonds or functional groups are not present. Now look at this molecule. Here the longest chain, this is the longest chain present. How many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbon atoms. Okay, 4 carbon atoms are present in the molecule. For the word root for 4 carbon atom is but. Again, but is the word root for 4 carbon atoms. Now we can see a double bond in this carbon atom. So numbering can be done from either side. But if there is a double bond present, then we have to number from that side. So numbering from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this carbon atom has the number 1. While numbering a compound, we have to number it in such a way that the multiple bond present in the carbon atom to which the multiple bond is attached should get the lowest number. That is why we are numbering it from that side. So the molecule is but and 1. 1 ene. 1 means ene for the double bond. Ene for the double bond, and 1 means in the first carbon atom there is a double bond. 4 carbon atoms, this compound contains 4 carbon atoms, hence the word root used here is but, and since there is a double bond with the first carbon atom, we are using 1E. So the compound is but 1E. Since the double bond is present in the first carbon atom, we can also write it as but-E. But-E. Okay? We can avoid this 1. This is the next compound. So first we have to identify the longest chain. This is the longest chain present in the molecule. And how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon atoms are present here. And we can see a branch in one of the carbon atom. This is the chlorine atom. Chlorine atom is treated as the substituent here, not as the functional group. Here chlorine atom is the substituent, here a substituent, and a multiple bond is present in the compound. So while numbering the compound, we have to follow the priority rule. That is, if there is a functional group present in the molecule, we have to give first priority to functional group, then multiple bond, and last is the substituent. So here a multiple bond, that is a double bond, and a substituent is present here. So we have to number from which side? From here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that the multiple bond have the least number by number in the compound. Okay. Now name the compound. First the chlorine atom is present here. For chlorine atom we are writing only chloro. The position of the chlorine atom is with the third carbon atom. So the molecule can be named as 3-chloro, 3-chloro, 5 carbon atoms in the main chain. So pent and a double bond is present here. Pent 1-ene because it is present in the first carbon atom. Double bond is present in the first carbon atom. So we can name it as 3-chloro-pent-1-ene. There is a hyphen between this digit and the first letter. And the first letter should be in the capital letter. And here also you can see a hyphen between the letter and the digit. Okay. Since the double bond is with the first carbon atom, we can also write it as 3-chloro-pent-ene. We can avoid this one. Okay, 3-chloropentene. This is the next compound. Here, how many carbon atoms are present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 carbon atoms. This is the longest chain, and for 6 carbon atoms, we have the word root hex. Hex, and now we have to number the compound. While numbering, from this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Double bond is present in the second carbon atom. Here also a double bond is present with the 4th carbon atom. Okay. Now try to number this from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here the double bond is with second carbon atom, and here with the 4th carbon atom. That is, while numbering, from both the sides, the double bond is with the second and 4th carbon atoms. Okay, so we can number it from either side. That is, the word root for 6 carbon atom is hex, and there is a double bond with 2 and 3rd carbon atom. So this compound is named as hex 2, 4 di E. Di because there is 2 double bond present in the molecule. That is hex 2, 4 di E. Okay. This is the next compound. Here 2 substituents are also present. First we have to identify the main chain. This is the longest chain. It contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon atoms are present. And 2 substituents are also present here. One is the CH3 group. CH3 group is called methyl group, and the other is the C2H5 group, that is ethyl group. We have already discussed about this in our previous videos. Please watch it. Okay, methyl group and ethyl group are present. Here also 2 substituents are here. One methyl and the other is the ethyl. That means while numbering this carbon atom, we have to follow the alphabetic order. Okay, here ethyl E comes first. So we have to number the compound from this side. This is the ethyl group, and this is the methyl. So the numbering should be from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that this ethyl E comes first. Okay. Please get the lowest number 2. If we are numbering from this side, then 1, 2, 3 and 4. This carbon atom will get the 4th number. So correct order for numbering is from this side. So we can write first the word root for 5 carbon atom is bench, and the substituents, 2 substituents are present here. Following the alphabetic order, we get 2 ethyl, 2 ethyl, and then hyphen 4 methyl, 4 methyl, and the word root is bench. Pen, all the bonds are single bond, hence it is ANE. 2 ethyl, 4 methyl, pentane. This is the next compound. First we have to identify the longest chain. This is the longest chain. It contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 carbon atoms are present, and 2 substituents are here. That is, 1 chlorine atom and the other is bromine atom. Halogens present in the compound, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, are treated as substituents, not as the functional group. Okay. Now we have to number. We are going to number the carbon atoms. Here 2 substituents are present. The chlorine atom is more near. So we have to start numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So that this chlorine atom get the lowest number. This substituent. If we are numbering from the backward direction, then 1, 2 and 3. The first substituent should be in the 3rd position. If we are numbering from this side, this chlorine atom or the first substituent should be in the 2nd position. So the correct way of numbering is in the forward direction. Okay, but while writing the name, we have to follow the alphabetic order. That is, bromine, two substituents are here. One is the bromine and the other is the chlorine atom. But we are writing only bromo for bromine atom and chloro for chlorine atom. B comes first. Alphabetically, B comes first. So while naming the compound, we have to write first bromine first. So bromine is in the fourth carbon atom. So 4 bromo, B should be in the capital letter. 4 bromo, 2 chloro and 6 carbon atoms are here. So hex is the word root and ANE because there is only single. Okay. When two substituents are present, we have to follow the alphabetic order. Hence 4 bromo, 2 chloro, hexane is the correct name. Okay. This is the next compound. It contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the longest chain and two substituents are present here. One is the ethyl group and the other is the bromine atom. But both the substituents are in the second position. If we are numbering from this position and this side, this carbon atom with the ethyl group will get second number. Okay. If we are numbering from this side, here this substituent bromine atom also get the number 2. In this case, if both the substituents are in the same position, one from this side and the other from the backward direction, then we have to go for the alphabetic order. Alphabetically, bromine will come first. So the numbering should be from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the correct way. And the molecule is 2 bromo, 4 ethyl and 5 carbon atoms are here. So pent is the root word. Pent A. 2 bromo, 4 ethyl, pentane is the name of this compound. This is the next compound. It contains a double bond and two substituents are here. First find the longest chain. This is the longest chain and it contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 carbon atoms are here. A double bond and two substituents are here. When there is multiple bonds and substituents, we are giving priority to the multiple bond. So numbering should start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Since two chlorine atoms are here, one in the third position and the other in the fifth position. 3, 5 dichloro, di because two chlorine atoms are here. Dichloro hexene, 1 E, or we can say 3,5 dichloro hexene. So this is the next compound. It contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 carbon atoms are here. So the word root for 7 carbon atom is hept, and here is a functional group. When there is a functional group in the compound, we have to give priority to the functional group while numbering. So the numbering starts from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 carbon atoms are here. For 7 carbon atoms, the word root is hept. Since all the bonds are single bonds, heptane. Then in the second carbon atom, there is an alcohol. For alcohol, the suffix used is OL. Okay, OL is the suffix used for the alcohol. So heptane 2-ol. Since this is a vowel sound, we are dropping this E. So heptane 2-ol. In this compound, a functional group is present, that is CHO group. It is called aldehyde group and the suffix used for aldehyde is AL. Since a functional group is present, the numbering starts from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. The word root for 5 carbon atom is pent. Since all the bonds are single bonds, pentane, and in the first carbon atom is the aldehyde present. So it is pentane 1R. Since it is a vowel sound, we are dropping the E. So it is pentanal. This is the next compound. It contains a functional group, CO group. CO group is called keto group. When this group comes in the compound, the suffix used is ONE. Okay. We have already discussed about the functional group in my previous video. So please watch my previous video on functional groups. And here CO group is present and the longest chain contains how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon atoms are present. So the word root for 5 carbon atom is pentane. And the numbering starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In the second carbon atom is with the keto group. So pentane 2-ONE, 2-on. Here a vowel sound, so we are dropping E. Hence it is pentan 2-on. When there is a keto group in the compound, keto group is always attached to alkyl part. This is the hydrocarbon chain, 2 alkyl part here, and here are also hydrocarbon chain, and this is the functional group, keto group. Okay. In this compound, there is a functional group C double bond OH, that is COOH. This is the carboxylic acid group. When this group comes in the compound, the suffix used is oic acid. Oic acid. Okay. Now identify the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here is a carbon atom. 6 carbon atoms are here. Numbering should start from this side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, because here is the functional group COOH. Okay. So 6 carbon atoms are here, so it is hexane, and since the COH group is the functional group, oic acid is. Okay. Hence it is hexanoic acid, because we are dropping this E. Here is the vowel sound. Hexanoic acid. The compound is called hexanoic acid. Now in this compound, a functional group and 2 substituents are present. If there is functional group, the numbering starts from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But 2 substituents. One is the bromine atom. Bromo, we are writing it as bromo, and the other is the ethyl group. While writing the name, we must follow the alphabetic order. So the name of this compound is 4-bromo, 3-ethyl group, 3-ethyl and hexanoic acid. Hexanoic acid. In this way, we can name organic compounds. Do practice with more compounds. In our next session, we will start chemical properties of carbon compounds. So please keep watching. Thank you.